Despite overall book sales relatively stagnant in the past year, up less than 1%, Bible sales were up 22% through the end of October. This is one of those things that people are coming to faith because they see how evil the world really is. And as they're recognizing evil, there's a shift happening.
Ruslan.
Bible sales have boomed. This is being reported by multiple outlets, including Newsmax. Bible sales boom amid anxiety and things go off the rails. Okay, so this is really interesting. So year over year, there is an increase for Bible sales. 22% as of last year to this year. Increase. In appealing to voters of faith, President-elect Trump vowed a religious revival in America, and now here's a quantifiable way to measure him on that vow. Sales of Bibles are booming. So they're saying they're tying this into Trump. I don't think this has anything. Well, I don't think this has anything to directly do with Trump. So Newsmax is called a cap here. This is published by the Washington Journal. This is published by all kinds of news outlets. Despite overall print book sales relatively stagnant in the past year, up less than 1%, Bible sales were up 22% through the end of October. Despite 28% of adults in the U.S. now religiously unaffiliated, which I think will change. According to Pew Research, Bible sales rose 14.2 million in 2023 from 9.7 million in 2019 and have already hit 13.7 million in the first 10 months of the year. That's incredible. So just within the first 10 months, we've already seen an outpacing of the Bible sales for this year, meaning this year, the year's not even done yet. Through October, it's already sold more than all of 2019. I keep saying there's a shift. I keep saying there's something shifting. Keep saying we're on the cusp of something. You want to call it revival? You want to call it great awakening? I think we're long overdue for both, right? Experts note the election, anxiety, and new curiosity, if not commitments to faith. People are experiencing anxiety themselves, or they're worried for their children and grandchildren. Jeff Crosby, the evangelical of Christian Publishers Association, so you know, it's related to artificial intelligence, election cycles, and all that feeds a desire for assurance that we're going to be okay. We are going to be okay because Jesus is still on the throne. Psalm 24:1, the earth is the Lord's and everything in it, the whole world and all the people in it. Everything is going to be okay. Now, I don't like that they connected this to the God Bless America Bible. Massive L for Newsmax here. Sharing Christianity stories has helped America's handle inability, according to TikToker mother of two, Amber, 38. Things just went off the rails a little too quickly, she told the Journal, as biological men were entering women's bathrooms, playing in women's sports, and boys and girls were indoctrinated in schools on gender issues before puberty. You know, this is one of those things that people are coming to faith because they see how evil the world really is. And as they're recognizing evil, there's a shift happening, right? And this is all true, by the way. This is all true. This isn't not true. You can say, oh, well, you know, men and women's sports isn't that big of an issue. Men entering women's bathrooms, not that big of an issue. But what you cannot deny is that these things are being force-fed on the public. As young as elementary school, first grade, gay civic studies in Glendale School District, massive protests by the Armenians last year. We covered this on the channel. So this stuff is absolutely being force-fed, even if you don't think it's that big of a deal. The principle of it is just utterly ridiculous, right? We're kind of holding on the edge of the ship like we're not sure what's happening. Loved Island reality TV star is among those who bought their first Bible. I've had Bibles that my mom gave me, but I felt I needed my own to start my own journey. I mean, this sounds just like Connor Price's song with Maverick City, right? He bought himself a Bible and put it on his desk and didn't read it and then decided to read it, right? It symbolized I was starting a walk with God. That's beautiful. I felt something was missing. It's a combination of where we are in the world, general anxiety, and the sense that meaning and comfort can be found in the Bible. Throughout the presidential election, Trump made an appeal to American voters to listen to God's word, even if for the first time, and for the voters of faith to get to the ballot box like never before. I don't like they keep tying this into Trump. There's been so many things happening beneath the surface beyond Trump. Trump is a reaction to all this stuff. Trump's not leading this stuff. Right? Earlier this year, Trump said appeal to young Christian voters, Turning Point Action, West Palm Beach, Florida, billed as the believers in ballots. You know, I don't want to scold you, but you do know Christians did not vote popular. And that's true, by the way. That whole notion that like all white evangelicals voted for Trump in 2016 to 2020, there's a huge percentage of white evangelicals and evangelicals in general that didn't vote. And they said that the turnout was bigger this year. Who knows if that's true? Charlie Kirk was definitely trying to make it happen. Let's get the Christian vote out. Amish voters in Pennsylvania buoyed Trump in the key battleground state that ultimately handed him the projected victory in the early morning hours after Election Day. They're saying Pennsylvania went to Trump because of the Amish. Who knows? All told, Trump supporters among Catholics increased from 47 in 2020 to 58 this year, including a huge swing among Hispanic Catholics. Nearly 60% voted for Trump. Interesting. Yeah, I don't like that they tied this into Trump. I think Trump is a reaction to this, not the driver of this. You see what else is there. Okay, Bible sales are spiking, but it's not because of Donald Trump's Bible. Thank you so much, Fortune. Thank you so much. Thanks so much. Look at this. Now we got a reasonable article. Why can't I do the daggone? Oh, it's paywalled. Boo. They hit me with the paywall. CatholicVote.org. Okay. So this is the same information. People are experiencing anxiety. Actor Russell Brand converted to Christianity in the spring of 2024. One time for the homie. He has been documenting his experience finding Christ as a newly founded Christian on social media. I've been a Christian a month now, and it's been a huge change. Ayan Hershey Ali came to prominence in the early 2000s. We just did a reaction video of her sharing her faith, becoming one part of the class of intellectuals, new atheists. However, she converted to Christianity in 2023. I was there when she made the public declaration. I feel so, man, they mentioned Russell Brand. We just released a clip of Russell Brand. They mentioned Ayan Hershey Ali. I was there when she came out publicly as a Christian at Art Conference, which I'll be back at. She opened up about enumerating her fears that the West is in danger from global Islamism, which I think is real, the rise of China and Western woke ideology. She then explained that her decade-long alliance with atheism was unable to undergird the greatness of the West for spirituality. Yet I would not be truthful if I attributed my embrace of Christianity solely to the realization that atheism is too weak. Ultimately found my life without spiritual solace unendurable, indeed very nearly self-destructive. Of course, I still have a great deal to learn about Christianity. I discover a little more at church each Sunday. Props to her. But I have recognized in my own long journey that though a wilderness of fear and self-doubt, that there is a better way to manage the challenges. Famed Canadian psychologist Jordan Peterson's wife, Tammy, converted to Catholicism after a battle with cancer. Although Peterson has not publicly announced his own conversion, he recently released a popular book, We Who Wrestle with God, which, by the way, we might be doing a book club on Patreon for that. So stay tuned. Stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned. I have not heard of the Dr. Michael Brown Roy's report, but I did hear something was coming down the pipeline. I've talked to Dr. Michael Brown about some of the allegations. I don't know what the report says, so I'll be looking at that pretty much when we get off stream. So stay tuned. But yes, I did talk to Dr. Michael Brown, and I think hopefully the independent investigation he did verifies some of this stuff, verifies that some of this stuff's not true. So we'll see. Hey, thank you so much for checking out the video. Comment down below and let me know what you think. And be sure to check out this video that YouTube is recommending just for you. Let me know if they nailed it. All right? I'll see you over there. Peace.